Guys, welcome to today's video. So I have a video today that's kind of skincare related, but not necessarily skincare related, but more so I'm just asking the question, are any reviews real? Leave a comment. I'm very curious what you guys think, because nowadays it seems like reviews are becoming the main way brands are marketing products, by sending out stuff and getting people to review them. And it's interesting. I think products with reviews tend to be purchased more likely than something that doesn't have any reviews, even things that have some negative reviews. But now I'm starting to notice that a lot of these brands have like 100% 5-star reviews. There's certain brands, if you go to their website, there's no negative reviews whatsoever. They're all complimentary of the product. And recently, the other day, I saw a headline from a website article. Look at this. This product at Sephora has 1,000 5-star reviews. Or this product at Sephora only has good reviews. Or this product at Sephora is 100% 5-star rating. Those, honestly, nowadays, especially at Sephora, don't mean anything to me. And there's some reasons for it, but nowadays it seems like this is brands' way of marketing, just by giving out free stuff. And maybe they spend as much on that as they would an ad or a thing on Instagram or whatever. So anyway, so it leads me to wonder, is there any reviews out there that are real? And are even people that think they're giving a real review doing it? And there are ways that people could be impacted in ways they don't even know. So say I got this Cosrx product for free, and then I'm going to do a review on it. So there's ways that, if I think I'm telling the truth, hey, this is my experience, I got it for free, but you know what, this is my real objective opinion, because they almost always say that. There are ways that can play a trick on your mind and you don't even know it. So it's actually really calling, in psychological terms, it's called positivity bias, and refers to the tendency of individuals to give more favorable evaluations or feedback, even if their opinion might be less positive in the context of product reviews, particularly for items as received as free gifts. This bias can be even stronger. So, and here's some ways it plays out. Sense of obligation or reciprocity. So Cosrx, which they didn't, I don't take any free products. Cosrx sends this to me, and I'm reviewing it. And because they gave me something free, they may feel a psychological obligation to repay the company or brand with positive feedback. And it's a natural inclination to return a favor after receiving something. That is a psychological phenomenon, and people that are doing this don't even realize it's happening. So many people have commented on my videos when I talk about how I don't receive anything. They're like, well, you can still trust the other reviews because they really are evaluating it. They're not going to say good things just because they got it. Well, they might do that without even knowing it. And there's another thing called the gratitude effect. A customer receives a free product, might feel privileged and express that privilege and gratitude through a positive review. Even if the product doesn't necessarily impress them, they have a gratitude effect. So I don't know, like a friend gave me a mug, and it wasn't necessarily a mug I loved more than anything, but because she gave it to me, you know what? I tell her I love it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not something I would purchase myself, but that can play into it. The number 3 factor is fear of consequences, which is if a free product is provided in exchange for a review, recipients might fear that leaving a negative review could harm their relationship with their brand and hurt their chances of receiving future free products. And as a result of this, they lean towards more positive feedback. I have a feeling this is probably one of the bigger things, especially there's some sites called, Influencer. This is where people get free crap and then they review that crap. And people say you don't have to give it a great review, but from what I understand with this program, you have to submit your review for them to see that you actually reviewed it. So are you going to necessarily say this product is trash, this brand is terrible, this brand has been involved with all these lawsuits, and this brand is scamming people? Are they going to really say that? when the company's going to see it? I highly doubt it. Maybe there's a few people, but still those other things play effect in the background without even realizing it. Another type of way that this might be influenced, inflated expectations of the product. Some individuals may convince themselves that a product is better than it actually is because they got it for free. So, I don't have anything really expensive, but say I have the Skin Medica TNS serum, which is a $300 product. And I tested out, I got it for free. Am I going to expect $300 worth of results from that when I didn't actually spend $300 on it? I don't know. I've never got any of that stuff for free, so I have no idea. But they try to justify it that it is better because they got it for free, or they're just not as holding as high of a standard as to something had they paid for it. I mean, growing up, this is always true. So when I was 16, my parents started letting me drive my first car that they paid for. Did I treat it the best? Not necessarily, but when I was 18 and purchased my own car with my own darn money and the loan was too darn much, did I take really effing good care of it? Yes. And maybe not everyone's the same way, but I think sometimes you get something for free. You didn't earn it. You didn't work your tail off for it. And when you've worked your tail off for something, I think you treat things with a different level of respect. And then last but not least, this one, social desirability bias. Reviewers may want to present themselves as positive, kind, or agreeable to others that might read the reviews. This might lead them to overemphasize the product's results. And I see this with reviews online all the time. It's like every friggin' video, this is the absolute best serum in the entire world. And then next week, it'll be like, this is the best serum in the entire world. And then the following week, this is the best serum ever existed, ever invented, every week. And there's some influencers that tend to be more like that than others, where every product is the best thing they've ever tried. And I guess people probably want to watch that because I would think in a lot of cases, people that are going to look up the review, a lot of the time have probably already purchased the product. Not always, excuse me, but a lot of the time they've already purchased it. So nobody wants to hear that you wasted, you wasted $70 on something that's terrible. You don't want to hear that review after you just spent $70 on it. Or after you spend $70 on it, it's too late to return it. You definitely don't want to hear it's garbage then, do you? No. So I think that has a big thing. Lately, there's been a lot of reviews like on red light treatments, which I use. I love my LED mask. I think it's great. But there's a lot of brands that are marketing it in a way that I think is unethical. In a way, you're bald and you've lost all your hair. Use this red light helmet and it'll bring all your hair back. And that just isn't true. If you've lost a lot of hair and it's thinning and you put it on, it may help. I can tell you my mom that went through chemo had a red light mask. And she was totally, all of her hair was gone. It wasn't going to bring it back at that point until the chemo was over, until she passed away. Something like that. So there's a lot of people selling these red light therapies. And these products are generally expensive. So this is the best thing ever, because if I sell one of these, I'm selling a $1,000 product that I'm probably making, 10% commission on? I don't know. So the review will be much more in support of it. Although I love red light therapy, it is not the end all be all to everything, and especially for people that have lost all their hair for one reason or another. It's not going to bring it back. If your hair is fine, there's some research showing it may help. Not necessarily more than other topical treatments and things like that. So that's something to think about. So it kind of makes me wonder, are there any reviews out there that are real? Even though I don't take any free product, am I somehow influenced somehow? I don't think so, but a lot of these factors are deep at work in our mind, and you don't realize them or know about them, and you can't even consciously necessarily take anything without everything you already know about something. So I get this product, I already know I love snail mucin. Am I probably more likely to like it because I know it has snail mucin in it? Probably, although I do love this product. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome. If you haven't tried it, try it. But there still can be certain things at play. The Paula's Choice is a brand in the past I've had good luck with and trusted. Does that impact my review of this product? I will say this product has irritated my skin more than any other friggin' product. My skin is not happy when I use this, but I will review it soon. But that could also impact things without even knowing it, let alone factor in getting free products, getting paid to review them, or getting a commission when you sell something. Because if you're going to sell something, you say it's the best thing that's ever been invented, are you going to probably sell more? Yeah. Then if you say, you know, this product, it's an 8 out of 10. It's fine. If you want it, pick it up. It's not the best thing I've ever tried. It's good, but you know what I mean? Things like that. So I think there's things at play, factors outside of anything anyone can ever, you know, realize. So I guess I'm more curious what your thoughts are, because I know in the past, some of you said, yes, I don't. Typically, I'm very conscientious of a review where somebody's got it for free. I tend to be a little more skeptical. And then some of you are like, no, I totally trust this person. They would never lie to me. And I think when it comes to money, I think a lot of people would do a lot of things to make it. So that's something to consider too. Not everybody is always as ethical as you would be. And I think sometimes I tend to judge people based on what I would do. And I know that's not the right way to do it. I do judge people. Like I had a friend, I gave her some money to get dentures. And instead of sending me, what I would do is I'd take the money, get dentures, wouldn't bother them. And then in a month or two, I'd send them a picture of my smile. That's what I would do. And when my friend instead asked for more money and that this wasn't enough, I was kind of like, oh, that's not what I would do. I'm not going to give you any more money. That was enough money to get that taken care of on your own. And you didn't do that. So, and I shouldn't have expected that, but I just thought I was trying to help. And then it was kind of came off very ungrateful. But that's what I would do. She's a different person. So anyway, all of that plays into it. So curious what your thoughts on all of it are. Yeah, or your thoughts on LED or anything else, or any of these brands. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.